Hello my beautiful darlings, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day today and thank you so much for watching. Today we're going to talk about why you have trouble being in your feminine energy. And sometimes I get it. We can understand the concept of feminine energy. We can hear it everywhere on social media and be like, okay, I want to be in my feminine energy. I want to feel my feminine inner self, but I really have trouble being and feeling in my feminine energy. I'm always constantly in my guards, in my masculine, and how do I switch back and why do I feel like that? And today I'm going to give you the reasons why you feel like you cannot be in your feminine energy. And the feminine energy is seriously the energy that I feel the best, and that a lot of women, if you're watching this, you probably want to be in your feminine energy and you want to feel your best self, your best, beautiful, confident self. So if you want to know why you cannot be in your feminine energy, keep on watching. But first, just wanted to let you know that if you want to see more of my content, I talk about fashion, femininity, old Hollywood glamour, and anything to make you become a highly feminine lady. Feel free to join the channel, the link is down below, and also follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok. So talking about just fashion for a couple minutes, like look at this dress I just bought at Mango. I think it's so beautiful. I just love it. It's like a linen dress and it's perfect for the summer. And if you want me to do a little haul and show you some feminine things for the summer and for the spring, let me know in the comments down below. So why you cannot be in your feminine energy? That's such a deep question, because sometimes I have questions of ladies that ask me, well, I understand what it is, I understand what is feminine energy, and I understand that it's amazing and I want to be in my feminine energy, but I have trouble feeling like I am in my feminine energy. I am constantly like feeling in my masculine. How do I fix that? The first reason why you have trouble being in your feminine energy can be a lack of safety and maybe also past trauma. If you don't feel safe, I always say that, if you don't feel safe, you cannot access your feminine energy. You're going to have your masculine energy to be in your guards, because your masculine energy is the protective energy. I always say the masculine is the protective energy, the feminine is the flowing, is the fun, is the juiciness. But you cannot access your fun, juicy experience if you don't feel safe. So if you don't have safety, if you don't feel safe in your environment, in your life, that's literally impossible. That's why I always say that if you are with a man that doesn't make you feel safe, you cannot access your feminine energy. Because literally, if he doesn't make you safe, if safety is not his priority to make you feel good, to make you feel happy, to make you feel safe and taken care of, then maybe he's not in his masculine energy. Maybe he's just in his feminine. And you have a lot of men nowadays being in their feminine, and you can sense it, because when you are yourself feeling like you are constantly in your guards and you're in your masculine energy and you have to take charge, that's because he is not taking charge in front of you. You can sometimes inspire a man a little bit to be masculine, and I invite you to see my video on how to inspire a man to be masculine. I will link it below. But at a certain point, if the man is really deep into his feminine energy, there's nothing you can do. So you have to feel safe, my darlings. And it's not just with men, it's also in your life. That's why it's important to also have financial independence, to have something that make you feel safe. As you know, I'm traditional, but I love the fact that nowadays we can have our own money and being able to feel safe on our own. And I assure you, being independent financially, it's really changing everything. Even if you want a provider man that's provide for you, that make you have an amazing life, having always a safety net, having always your own money is essential to feel like I'm feeling safe. You can have also traumatic experience in the past that make you feel like now you're constantly in your masculine energy, such as trauma, neglect, violence, or any negative experience, that now you feel like you're constantly in your guard in front of people because you have the experience that people are bad. So now your default setting is just, I'm in my guard, you know, and it's completely normal. It's a human reaction. It can cause you to shut down emotionally and disconnect from your feminine, because the feminine is connected to the senses and the emotions. And so if you are shut down emotionally because you don't want to feel hurt, because you're too much in your guard, I did talk about it a little bit on my video about Sex and the City. If you haven't watched it, I will link it below. But I talked about Miranda being constantly in her guards, and that explained a lot, because she cannot access her feminine energy if she's constantly afraid of men and afraid of what they would do, or thinking that all men are bad, or thinking that everybody is bad, and negative thoughts like that.
Can you for 1 second believe that maybe I'm not some full of shit guy? That maybe I do like you? That maybe the other night was special? Do you think that maybe you can believe that?
No.
Maybe you want to protect yourself from further harm, to not be hurt by people, to not be hurt by others because you were hurt in the past. And in that case, it can lead to a woman adopting more masculine energy traits as a way to feel safe and in control of the situation. Do you always have the tendency to want to control everything? And I always say in videos like, oh, let go of the control, be more spontaneous, because that's all the feminine. The feminine doesn't control. She's like more in her freedom, in her juiciness, in her enjoyment. If you're constantly in control, then that means that you cannot let go. And I see so many women having that issue. Ladies, I wanted to show you how I pamper myself and feel feminine with my skincare. And this video is kindly sponsored by Proven Skincare, which is a brand that lets you personalize your own skincare with only 3 simple products. And you have everything you need with those products. So I was curious to try it, and on their website, you will feel a little quiz that asks you questions about your skin, your lifestyle, to determine what ingredients would be the best for you, and everything is natural. And as you can see, they ask you your skin concern, what irritates your skin, how much water you drink per day, how many hours you sleep. It is very precise to really adapt your skincare to your particular needs. And for me, my skin can be sensitive, and I have also some dark circles. And when I received my personalized skincare in this stunning, elegant packaging, I mean, look at how beautiful it is. And I use the cleanser in the morning and at night to cleanse my skin, and it makes your skin feel very smooth. So in the morning, I also use a day moisturizer before doing my makeup. It has SPF on it to protect your skin from the sun. And at night, of course, I'm using their night cream, which I notice is very hydrating and perfect to feel relaxed before bed. And also, it smells delicious. So you can simplify your skincare routine while giving your skin exactly what it needs by trying Proven Skincare's 3-step skincare system for 50% off using my code GLAM99. Also, the next thing is that while you have trouble being your feminine, maybe it's also social conditioning. I mean, society doesn't help us with having a good image of femininity. If you see how femininity is portrayed in certain movies, when Mean Girls and anything feminine is demonized, or they put a higher value on masculine traits, even in women, such as assertiveness, logic, competitiveness, while they also undervalue traditional feminine traits, such as being nurturing, empathy, intuition, and spontaneity. Have you noticed how the whole world is more structured in a masculine way? How everything have to be super productive, how you have to be, if you listen to society, you have to be productive every day, you have to work like crazy hours, and you have to constantly be in a hustle mode. You have to constantly work and constantly produce, and it's like a 24-hour cycle. Even though as women we're completely different, we're very emotional, we want to listen to our emotions. Sometimes we feel good, some days we feel bad, and it's completely fine. And I feel like also you have to decondition yourself, and it can take time to decondition yourself from thinking that femininity is weak or femininity is bad, or having those traits are bad. And this can lead to women thinking that they need to adopt masculine traits to feel successful, to be successful at work. You see that constantly women have to have a certain boss attitude at work to feel respected by others, and it's really, that means that they see femininity as weak, or as not good enough, or as not successful.
Because isn't it the first cardinal rule of perm maintenance that you're forbidden to wet your hair for at least 24 hours after getting a perm, at the risk of deactivating the ammonium thioglycolate?
So you have to dissociate yourself from all of this, because I knew, seriously, I understand completely how it feels to have the society put pressure on you. Younger, I always felt like I needed to do like a big job. I even did years of medicine. And I never felt really good doing that. I felt like I needed to do that. So when I was studying, obviously when you're studying and you're studying such discipline that is medicine or things like that, you have to be in your masculine energy. And I felt so drained by it, even though I love learning about it. Like that's why I love learning about it, but I felt like the process of it was draining for me. And then when I discovered that actually no, I can choose if I want to be a housewife, or I can choose a work that just brings me more joy. I don't have to be a lawyer or something crazy if I don't want to. If I want to, yes, I can, but I don't have to. And I always felt that pressure. My parents are not really like that. My parents have always been very easygoing with me, always saying you can do whatever you want. But I always felt a little bit more artistic, and art and creativity, as you know, is really linked to feminine energy. And I just feel so good when I do my videos for you, when I talk about movies, when I just talk about feminine energy. It's really my passion. So you have to understand that you are allowed to express your femininity. You're allowed to wear dresses. You're allowed to be a housewife if you want to. You're allowed to be a hairdresser. You're allowed to be a nurse. You're allowed to be anything you want. Next, we have also negative self-talk can really cause you to have trouble feeling in your feminine energy. Again, if you believe that femininity is weak or anything like that, which is not, it's extremely powerful. If you watch some of my videos, you will see the effect that femininity has on people. It's the most charming energy. It is the charm. The feminine is the charm. It's the seduction. It's the juiciness, it's the playfulness, it's the honey of this word. So we absolutely need it, and it's a very powerful, very, very powerful energy. And when you have negative beliefs about it, it can create internal conflict. When you have also negative beliefs about yourself, I cannot be feminine. Like, I cannot be feminine. You see me with like all of my glam and my glamour and my beautiful dresses and all of my, jewelry and everything, and you think you cannot be feminine, but I'm assuring you, all women can be and can express their femininity. You don't have to put yourself in a box of like, this is feminine and that's it. No, as I always say, you have different style, different energy in the feminine energy, different way of expressing it. You have so many ways of being a feminine energy woman. If you feel like you cannot be feminine because you're not confident, you have to work on your confidence. If you feel like you cannot be feminine because you don't feel pretty, or you don't feel good about yourself, or you feel like you're in an environment that don't make sense to be feminine, I assure you, in any environment you can be feminine. You just have to be confident about it. You just have to be like, okay, now I'm wearing dresses, now I'm feminine, now I'm soft, and people have to deal with it. And I know it's easy to say, but you have to work on it, and don't feel like it's like that. It's a process. It takes time, obviously. Also, ladies, being stressed and overwhelmed can really prevent you from feeling in your feminine energy. Oh my god, I cannot tell you. Woof. Right now I also have some stress in my life, a lot of stress in my life. And I had my little dog, and he unfortunately passed away. So I feel a lot of stress, a lot of overwhelmed energy, and this video is very useful even for me, because I know that when you're stressed, when you feel overwhelmed, you cannot feel in your juicy, divine feminine, because stress triggers the fight or flight response. And the fight or flight response is associated with masculine energy, because fight or flight, when you're stressed and you want to protect the situation, you want to control the situation, what is happening, and the masculine is there to be like, okay, I'm protecting the situation, it's going to be good, I'm structured, I'm the structure around you, like you feeling stressed. So obviously when you are stressed, directly you are in your masculine. And in this state, the woman will feel more inclined to take action and be more assertive rather than receptive and nurturing. So when you feel stressed and overwhelmed, I mean, you probably noticed it's impossible to just feel soft and receptive and receive and feel good when you are feeling stressed. In stressful situation, you're just there like paralyzed and you want to control the situation, you want to protect yourself. Have you noticed even when you feel stressed, your whole body is tense? Like in stressful situation, sometimes I have my whole body that is tense, and femininity is the opposite. Femininity is you're flowing, your body is flowing, your body is feeling free and juicy and enjoyment and happy and really feeling relaxed. I know that sometimes we cannot avoid stressful situation, but we can kind of control how we respond in front of the stressful situation. Trying to have, some techniques. There are some techniques to relax. There are some breathing techniques. There are some meditation. There are some yoga. There are some anything that can relax you, do it. If it's watching a TV show that's really funny, if it's watching dogs, little baby dogs online, I love doing this and they're just so cute. You cannot feel bad when you watch a puppy. They're so adorable. Or maybe just dressing up, like just dressing up right now makes me feel better. In like food that you enjoy, anything that makes you feel relaxed and out of your mind, out of your stressful situation, it's going to help you tremendously. And the next thing is also, it's linked to what I just said, it's not prioritizing yourself and not listening to your body and your needs. When you don't prioritize yourself, when you don't listen to your needs and you just do everything for others and nothing for yourself, this is when you cause yourself stress. This is when you cause yourself to be constantly in your masculine energy. So you need to prioritize your self-care, your body, your needs, and listen to it. When you feel like you need to rest, you have to rest. When you feel like you need to eat a certain thing, trying to listen to it, listen to your body, and don't force yourself to do things just because, the house is not clean, I need to do this, so I need to do that. Well, sometimes it's okay, and sometimes it's okay to have things not being perfect and to listen to your body first, because also your health is the most important thing. Thank you so much for watching, my beautiful darlings. I hope you liked it and I hope it was helpful for you. And let me know in the comments why also you think you cannot be in your feminine energy. Let me know about your experiences. If you have trouble being in your feminine energy, I would love to be in the comments and chat with you. Also, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok. Until next time, I'm giving you a lot of kisses and take care of you. Mwah.